Alright. Let's go and get this thing started. Oh. Okay. No way, Minecraft. New update. New update just dropped, guys. No way. Let me know, by the way, if the new mic, I don't know, it's a new mic position, I guess, in a way, but like, let me know if it sounds a bit weird, I guess. I don't know, because I was looking through my VOD yesterday, and although like I know that I audio balance all my VODs, really all my videos, but I kind of realized that this one, like the most recent one, was especially a little bit loud. Like it was kind of on the louder side. So I just let me know. Because I try not to be super loud into my mic. I mean, I know I'm just like a naturally loud person, but even still, I try to decrease the annoyance level. That sounds fine. Oh, just making sure. I don't know. Maybe I was just hearing it wrong, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I was just being a little bit too self-conscious about it, because I don't know. Like I was looking through the video and I was like, why do I sound louder than I would usually? Like I don't know. Let me check right now. Okay, like I see. Yeah, I sound fine. I don't know. It just, I don't know. I guess it just sounded loud to me. Where goes this time? Whoosh. To be honest, you're never loud? Really? Maybe I was just being self-conscious about it. I don't know. Like, I have a USB mic, so to be honest, like, I don't have to be like up into the microphone. Like, I don't have to basically be eating my microphone to be speaking, because it's not like audio balance, you know, like with it's not an XLR mic, so I don't have to like, you know, have it like there are some streamers that have like their mic like right next to their face, basically, because it's an XLR mic and like there's a lot of audio balancing that goes into that sort of thing. And so and usually, you know, they're a lot more professional, so of course you have to be a little bit more cognizant of where your mic is. But like, this is just a regular blue snowball, and like, I don't know, I don't think that it's like, I mean, it should be loud, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just being self-conscious. It's just, it was just something that I wanted to try out. But at the same time, I also realized, I was like, why do I have like my mic literally in my face? I mean, I kind of lean in whenever I'm playing games anyways, so it'd probably be better if I were to just kind of let it be. Hello, you beautiful human being. Hello back. Yes, you are my favorite mod. By the way, I added a lot more VIP roles. So, to some of the people that were... okay, seriously? Just holding that angle? That's so boring. No, I added more VIP roles though, just to Because I realize that some people that have been like that are either my IRL friends or like have been watching for a while just don't have VIP role. Come on. No, you want to peek. I'm just wasting ammo here, to be honest. Nah. Oh wait, we didn't even capture this. Hey, what's up, Foxby? Welcome back to the stream. Oof. Oh, nobody look. My KD's looking like a Valorant match right now. There's always one of two things that are gonna happen on this map. Either everyone's just gonna be fighting on hill, or you're gonna be fighting in that little, like, room that's right next to hill. Like, there's no in between. Very rarely will I see a fight happening outside this, you know, outside this building, basically. Dude, my aim is so rusty today. I haven't played at all today. I've basically just been playing Destiny. I got on Overwatch with my friend because his brother wanted to play, but that was a miserable time. I'm not gonna lie, it was a miserable experience. I played for like, I think about an hour, and I wanted to actually like, unalive myself like in game. It was so bad. But then I got on Destiny, did a couple of GM raids. It was pretty fun. Oops. And that was my day. So I literally have not played this game like at all today. What an angle, by the way, over there. I feel like I'm lagging. I'm lagging a little bit. I'm not even running full 140 frames actually, now that I realize. That's interesting. I don't know if that's just a client thing or if that's my computer. My computer has been on today though, like all day, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was a computer issue. God, I have horrible positioning right here. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to do tours today. They canceled it last minute. Really? Any reason why? Ah, I was getting multis there. I was kind of locked in a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh no, why would I take a fight from that range? Should have realized. Ooh. Come on there. There. Oh. That guy just despawned? That was odd. The school had projects they were doing on campus and they weren't finished. Oh, I see. Well, hey, less work for you, I guess. I actually, like, for my high school, okay, yeah, not much I can do about that. Okay, for my high school, Just realized that Discord open. For my high school, I actually did I did do tours. I did more of like you know, an orientation type of stuff. So I would kind of just help the new kids like get accustomed to the high school. So I did that sort of thing, and it wasn't necessarily tours, but that's what I did. And I remember I did it once, and I never wanted to do it ever again because those kids were actually horrible. Like, unironically, like the worst group of kids I've ever had to deal with. Because they were just like, they were so disrespectful, and like you kind of had to like, you know, you kind of had to keep your cool. But there was a moment where I was kind of just like, all right, you guys gotta like chill, like actually, because they were just being very disrespectful to both like me and you know, the person that I was working with, my other, like another group leader that we had. And so that's like, that was the day that I just kind of realized I was like, I'm just not doing this sort of thing. Because it's so ass. And I heard it's apparently the same thing for because I have a friend at my university that works like the orientation, like she is an orientation leader of or a group leader of some sort, and she told me that yeah, it's so ass, like it's so bad. I just wasted an entire clip on one dude. Never seen so many freshmen in my life. Dude, I swear to God, it's always like the freshman or sophomore groups that are always just so large. Like, it's crazy. Like, why are there that many people sometimes? I always wonder. Like does the school not like take a look at who they're accepting and like how many people they're accepting? Because I swear to God, it's always like a group, like especially for my high school. Like, my high school was definitely larger than compared to like some of my friends who had a graduating class of like 20 people sometimes, and like maybe 100 at most, I've heard. Like, my graduating class was literally like 700 people. But like, I remember there were the middle school like near my community would literally have, like, it literally converted from like a middle school to like all the way to like high school essentially. And then no, actually, sorry, my bad. It wasn't high school. It went from elementary to middle school. So they converted it to host like basically both, you know, grade groups. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, they were accepting like you know, thousand kids per year. Just ended up hanging out and helping with the band club stall. Wasn't like this last year or the year before. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think especially for Florida is like a, you know, it's a very, you know, it's a developing state, right? Like, you know, they're literally the place where I used to live was always like there was always new houses or apartments being built. Like, it was crazy. Nothing was like there was literally like nothing for like, you know, a couple miles, and then and then bam, community. You know, like it's crazy how many people are moving to Florida. 1,000 each year? Oh yeah. That school was accepting so many people. It came to a point where they literally had to stop accepting people and said like, look, you have to apply somewhere else. Like, you have to apply to a different school. Oh my God. Like, they literally told the like the parents, like, yo, you have to like go to a different school. Like, people would go to my, like, that's how we got a bigger class, freshman class, because people would just get accepted into my high school. And that would literally be like, you know, like, my graduating class was about 700 people. I'm sure the class that like my brother had, I think it was like well over Well, it was a newer school, so it was like a little. I think it was like about 200 or something like that, maybe 300. But I think like back in my old high school, like the newest graduating class is closer to 1,000. It's actually ridiculous. But that's Florida for you. I mean, that's just, you know, developing state. I swear there would be like a new Publix like opening up like every single month. It's so bad. My school only has a little more than 1,000. Oh my god. In total? Like in total, like thousand kids, 1,000 students. That's kind of crazy. In total, wow. Now my school had closer to about 3,500, and then another school that was about 15 minutes away from mine, another high school I should say, another high school that was about 15 minutes away from mine was, I think in total they had close to 5,000 students. Okay, that's just corny. Like that was literally my graduating school. It's actually ridiculous. Or like my my high schools. I feel like cannon fodder right now. I'm literally not even focused up on this game. Fighting so hard to get map control. Also, my aim just sucks, so I'm definitely rusty. Cause I don't even think I played this game yesterday. Yesterday was Eternal Return, which by the way, I actually did like that game. I don't think I could stream it for multiple hours a day. Or every single day, I should say, but I mean, I like the game. It was fun. Just fucking pixel peek this kid, and I died to a grenade. Didn't even know where it came from. I'm gonna be honest. 11 was best currently for me. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail, but the thumbnail that I made for that stream VOD, I just got really creative, honestly. I was laughing so hard at my own artwork. I was like, this is amazing. Oh my god, they're all over our spawn. Love the thumbnail. It's just a Fortnite burger. It's crazy. Dude, I swear, like for the stream VODs, like it's literally so fun to me just to like fuck around like in Photoshop and just have that creative freedom, because I swear, because now that I don't really post too much on my dude, they're all over our spawn. Now that I don't really post too much on my main, I kind of focus more on the VODs now, and VODs and clips, because I kind of just want to have fun with it and, you know, continue to work on my Photoshop skills, because I honestly haven't used Photoshop in a very long time. Oh my god. They're everywhere. My thumbnails are great. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of videos, I don't know if anybody saw. I feel like I should pull this up. I should pull this up real quick. But I actually did not address this in my last stream, but my Destiny 2 video, the one where, you know, Bungie kind of fucked up one of the Lightfall scenes, right? Let me pull it up real quick. That video popped off. Adrian clips. That video like unironically popped off. Here. This is the video. Right here. this video got 2.5k views, and that was in the span of 24 hours. It got like a well over 1,000, and then within 2 days, now it's at 2.5. Like, I don't know. That was just insane to me. I was not expecting that much, that much support on that sort of video. So, I mean, I guess the YouTube algorithm really helped me there, because I don't know, I was just kind of, it was kind of funny to me because I just woke up like one morning and I was like, oh wow, like I have well over 2,000 views, or well over 1,000 views on this one video. It looks so disproportionate though compared to the rest of my videos, because all of them like, okay. I hate this, dude. I hate this map so much whenever you don't have map control. Anyways, yeah, I was not expecting like that many views on that video, because honestly it was kind of one of my weaker clips. I felt like the Minecraft one, the backpack incident, actually was one of my better clips. I personally found enjoyment out of that clip more than the Destiny 2 clip, but I guess because of how controversial Lightfall was as a campaign, it definitely appealed to more people. So there's that. Okay, King. Although I want to make this very clear that this does not change anything. Like, I am still going to be, uploading the same type of clips. I'm going to be, doing the same content, streaming the same sort of variety things that I do, right? Like, I don't stick to one game. Like, I want to make that very clear. Just because a Destiny 2 video, blew up on my clips channel does not mean I'm switching to Destiny 2. Like, I think and I might put this on my, we actually need an upload on the live channel, the second channel. So I think I might make this into a second channel clip. But my main point is, I don't think like I said in my main channel video, where I was like, look, like, this is, I want to stay small, and like, I don't want to stick to one game, and I'm not taking content creation, seriously as a job like I did before. Like, I want to make this very clear. Like, I'm not going to be sticking to one game. Like, I know sometimes I get more viewers on certain games. For example, like, sometimes I get more viewers on Roblox. Sometimes I get more viewers. Like, for example, yesterday I got like a peak of like 9 viewers or some shit like that for Eternal Return, which was kind of crazy. But it's not something that I'm planning. Like, I'm not going to be staying with that sort of content. I'm not going to be staying with that sort of game, because I like playing variety, and that's the sort of content that I'm aiming for, because I kind of just want to play a game without having to feel like I am stuck to that one game. Because I've seen content creators slowly but surely get very bored with the content they're creating. For example, Synthesize OG, he was a well-known Roblox Phantom Forces, I don't know if he did Arsenal, but he did a lot of more like FPS. He also did some Battle Royales at some point, but he did a lot like FPS games, right? On Roblox. And like, over time, he just like, got bored of it, and he didn't really want to do that sort of thing anymore. But the thing is, because most of his viewership was from Roblox, his channel suffered like a ton. And so that's the sort of thing that I don't want to that's the sort of thing that like I don't want happening, right? Because I want people to follow me for my like my personality or whatever, and not necessarily for just the type of content that I make. So I want to make that very clear. I don't know, nobody asked, but I'm just saying. Because I don't know, it's just, it's something that I think, like, I remember, yeah, I was the Fortnite streamer, and like I got a lot of my followers from Fortnite. Then I switched over to Roblox, and I got a lot of my followers from Roblox. But now you don't really see that many of like you don't see those people that much anymore on my channel. Like, honestly, Blazer, you're the only OG person I think I've seen in my chat like consistently. that came from like my Fortnite content and all that stuff, and you know, some Roblox content, of course. You are literally one of the OGs that has stuck with my content because, I mean, hopefully you prefer my personality over the content that I create on certain games. So, but that's the thing. Like that's the sort of thing that I'm aiming for with this, is like, it's to have fun and mainly just make content on video games that I deem, you know, like that I want to play, essentially, right? So no more Fortnite. Yeah, no, that's not happening. That is never happening. The game just looks like such a mess right now, I'm be honest. So there's a big reason why I'm just not on Fortnite anymore. Like before, it was pretty simple, you know, there were metas, of course, but the metas were pretty simple to get accustomed to. But now it just looks like a mess. It just looks like Overwatch. That's honestly what it looks like to me. It just looks like Overwatch, which is why I just don't stream that sort of content anymore, because I like games that are either simple and they've stayed simple, or I play new games that look interesting. You want to repeat this so bad? Told you. Anyways, yeah, so just want to make that abundantly clear. I'm not streaming more Destiny just because a video popped off, and I'm not streaming, you know, more Roblox because a video popped off or whatever, right? Nah, no way. He got me. Anyways, you know, that's the only reason I stayed, is because of your personality, and I appreciate that. Like that's the sort of thing that I like, you know, that's the sort of thing that I want, because I know, like, if I stream Roblox, like if I'm streaming, you know, Southwest Florida, for example, right? Like some people are only going to be there for the game, right? Southwest Florida, right? Like Roblox Southwest Florida, I should make that clear. Or if I just stream Phantom Forces, people are only going to be there for Phantom Forces content. But if no one's going to be there for my personality, then I kind of expect that over time they will probably just leave from my channel or unfollow, or really just in general not really come back, right? But that's the sort of thing that I'm okay with, because if I can slowly create a smaller community that is sticking by me for me, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay with I'm okay with growing small, or growing at a slower rate, having a small community. Like that is a-okay with me. Yeah, that's true. We do have similar humor in me, and we you know, joke around a lot. Like that is true, and that's the sort of thing that I look for in a community for my channel here, right? Like it's not anything to do with the content that I make, because I know that's going to be a surefire way of me just killing them off my channel and probably not having anyone come into my streams. And then, you know, if let's say that I were to switch from one game to a different, because variety is difficult for some people. Like some people can, you know, switch over to variety very easily, others cannot. I mean, that's just how it is, because people only come in to watch a certain game sometimes, and that's just what it is. And also, like, on the fact of, like, you know, having a smaller community, I'm okay with growing slow, right? I'm okay with growing slower, at a slower pace than other people, because I've seen a lot of horror stories, honestly, of how, you know, like some people, you know, they blow up really quick, and then they fuck up something, or they do, you know, they somehow mess it up, right? Maybe, for example, they don't stream the game that they were known for streaming, like anymore, or something like that, right? Like if something along the lines of that, like some sort of burnout, right, is gonna happen, like that's the sort of thing, that's the reason why that I don't want to stream one singular game, because if I were to blow up on that one singular game at some point, which, you know, definitely is a higher chance of that happening versus, you know, doing variety, right? Because you're staying consistent. There's one variable that's consistent, and that is the game, you know, right? And so you're definitely going to garner a bigger community within that game. But anyways, my point is that like the reason why that I'm okay with growing slow is because I've just seen the horror stories of like how people have just kind of fallen off because, you know, they stream this one game, then they don't, and then they just like their viewership just drops exponentially. And an example of this is actually I was recently, I mean, I watch you know, some Overwatch streamers every once in a while. That's, you know, it's not like I absolutely hate the game. I do like watching the game. But anyways, the point is that I watch you know, there was a guy that I not sure if many of you are familiar with, but Flats, right? He's a top 500 main tank in Overwatch. I don't know what rank he is right now. I think he's like just in GM 1 or something like that on tank right now. I'm not really sure because he hasn't been playing the game too often. Like, I think he's been taking a lot of breaks recently as well. But anyways, he, you know, he streams Overwatch for the most part, and the community for the most part is Overwatch based, right? So most of the people in his chat are going to be there for Overwatch and not his personality, or, you know, not for him in general, right? And so I remember coming into one of his streams, and usually this guy averages about 3 to 4K. I mean, you know, if he's streaming Overwatch on a really good day, like if it's drops or something, he's probably averaging close to 10K. If it's no drops, but, you know, it's maybe a bad day on Overwatch, it's probably going to be, you know, closer to 2K viewers. He was streaming a Pokemon game that he recently started doing a little bit more variety. So he did Pokemon and he did Valorant. His Pokemon stream didn't even hit 1,000 viewers, and his Valorant stream I think hit like, it was very close to being sub 1,000. And it's not to say that like I, you know, stopped watching him because, oh, the viewership is low. Like, that's not the case. That's not the case I'm making. I'm just saying that is the brutal truth, right? Like, that's the brutal reality of being like stuck to one game. If people only know you for that game, the minute you switch off, it's a very high risk, high reward sort of the situation where sometimes you may be able to retain your viewership, other times you won't be. So yeah, those are still, I mean, they're still big numbers, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that like, oh, like he's, you know, only sub 1,000 viewers, blah blah blah, like that's really bad. Like, I'm not saying that's bad, right? Like, it's definitely not bad. It's definitely a lot more than what I have, right? Like, that's for sure. But, you know, the point I'm trying to make is that's the sort of fate that I don't want to hit, because that's the sort of thing that, first of all, I like smaller communities and I like streaming to smaller viewership. To be quite honest with you, that clip that blew up on my YouTube channel, was not expecting it, and I actually got a little bit anxious because I was like, well, shit, now there's like 2,000, you know, plus people that saw me in that clip, and what if I didn't look good, and, you know, all this stuff, right? All this bullshit that kind of like came up into my head. But, you know, either way, I like smaller communities, and so if I can gradually build a bigger community, or, you know, a medium-sized community, whatever. How the fuck did I kill that guy? Like, I'm okay with that. That's the sort of route that I am willing to take. But essentially, yeah, like that my point is that if I were to be stuck to one game, it's gonna be like, it would be very difficult for me to do variety, because let's be honest, I personally cannot stick with one game forever. There is no game that I enjoy stream, like there's no game that I would probably enjoy streaming for a, you know, consecutively, I should say. There's just no way, because I literally, like, my mindset right now is, look, I'm in college, I have other plans, you know, in the industry that I want to be in, so I don't have to take this thing seriously, and so I don't want to be like, essentially, I just don't want to be like tied to one game. And also, like, there are certain days where I'm just like, I want to play a different game. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be stuck on Overwatch. I don't want to be stuck on Rainbow Six Siege, you know, all that stuff. Like, I don't want to be stuck on Phantom Forces. Don't get me wrong, the Phantom Forces is fun, but, you know, there was a time where I streamed this thing daily, every single day for multiple hours, and it came to a point where I was like, I'm just bored of this game. Like, there's nothing really new. Like, it's the same old stuff over and over again. Like, I get tired of streaming this game even for like 2 hours. I imagine doing that every single day, you know? Like, I want to kind of spice it up a little bit every once in a while. So, No way, you're growing. Yeah, I mean, me, I'm okay with like 3 to 4 viewers, you know, on average. That's cool with me. If I get more, awesome, more power to me, I guess. You know, like if people come in and enjoy the you know, the stream, like that's kind of the main goal that I'm aiming for, right? Like if people come in and like the content that I'm putting out there, they like my personality, they love to talk with me, whatever it is, like that's the sort of thing that I'm kind of looking for. And not necessarily, you know, some guy who's gonna AFK and just watch the game because, oh look, it's like some dude who's playing the game or whatever, right? And like maybe he's decent. I'm not saying I'm good at this video game or any video game for that matter, but you know, my point is like, oh, like I only watch him for, you know, maybe his skills or something like that, and that's the sort of thing that can happen, right? It's like, oh, like he's really good at the game, let me go ahead and just watch him and like AFK but not really interact. And that's only like 50% of the experience, and so that's why I want people who are going to interact with my stream, right? I don't want people AFKing in my stream, you know, all the time, unless they're busy or they're just keeping it in the background. That's fine, you know, that's understandable. But if it's just like watching my content just because you're watching how I play the game, then that's a different story. So I like the variety. Also, talking with you is fun. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, that's just what it is, right? Like, variety is very difficult for some people to do. There are a couple examples of people who, like, I think Lyric, for example, Lyric can average 20k viewers on, you know, maybe even more on any game that he plays. XQC, I mean, he was originally Overwatch, but now he does anything at this point, and he averages 50k, you know, whatever it is. You know, there are other personalities, of course, that also do the same thing. But, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, there aren't examples of people who have made it out of that sort of like one game, you know, tied to one game hellhole. Like, I'm not saying that, but my point is that it is definitely a higher risk when you're doing more variety. You know, if you're known for one game, I should say. So that is it is a very, like, you kind of have to set your reputation, you know, preset your reputation, saying that, hey, like, you know, I'm retiring from this game, or I'm not playing this game anymore, and I'm going to be doing something different. Because it's very different. It's a very different approach if you really want to set yourself up for variety. Like, you can't just stream the game that you're known for, you know, that you've been streaming for years, and then one day just all of a sudden switch to a different game, because that's just not how it works. Like, you know, that's just unfortunately how viewer retention is going to be, right? People are not going to just be like, oh, he's streaming a different game, let me go ahead and come in, because they're like, wait, hold on a minute, are you not playing this game, or you know, whatever, right? Like, they're going to be concerned, or they're going to be bored with the other game, maybe they don't like it, you know, it's stuff like that. So, which is why, yeah, I recommend everyone who comes by into my streams, like, just come in and talk. Honestly, I'm a pretty chill dude. Like, there are times where I'm probably not going to interact with chat as much if I'm on with friends, and maybe I'm just doing, you know, maybe I'm just doing something that's a little bit more intense, competitive, whatever, right? Like Rainbow Six Siege. But that was one of the reasons why that I didn't like streaming Siege. I mean, there are other reasons why that I don't like streaming or playing Siege. But, you know, the fact of the matter is, like, I like to interact with people. I like to talk, you know, as you can tell. So you know, I do like to do all of those things. And so, you know, for me, that's why I recommend, like, you know, people just come in and just kind of just talk to me. Like, it's very... I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, like, you know, you're trying to talk to me, never mind. Like, I'm not gonna tell you to shut up and chat. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Unless you're being an asshole, then of course. But, you know, either way, like, I like interacting with people, because it kind of, it creates, like, a friendlier atmosphere, you know? Because like, if let's say that I were to just be really good at a video game, I could definitely do that. I could just, you know, no life, spend 8 hours a day trying to be really good at a video game, and you know, maybe aim for pro, whatever. But the problem is that if I were to stream that sort of, like if I were to go down that sort of direction and stream that, I'm not interacting with people as much. Or if I am, it's probably going to be very dry answers, because then I'm going to be like, oh, next game, gotta go in, you know? Like, and then I just like lock in for like the next, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever it is, however long, you know, the games last in whatever game I'm playing. So, and that to me is boring, right? Because it's not a very interactive environment, right? Like the streamer is not talking to you necessarily. He's not initiating conversations. He's kind of just reading chat, answering with like a very, I don't know, maybe like a 5-word sentence, and then off to the next game, off to the next round, right? And that's the sort of thing that I don't want to create that sort of atmosphere in my streams. Like, I actually want to interact with you guys. I actually want to talk to people. I'm not trying to create a parasocial relationship, but either way, I am trying to create a friendly environment, one where people can kind of just interact with each other. Like, that is the environment I am aiming for. I just realized I saw a person. He's right there. Yeah. Anyways, that was a very long, no, I don't know, I can't call it a rant, but it was a very long talk about something that none of you asked for, but I just decided to talk. So anyways, there's that. So yeah. Anyways, I just realized I'm actually doing pretty decent on this game for like talking a lot. Like, okay, my last game, I definitely looked like a you know, a jet main on Valorant. You know, I was definitely dying a lot more than I should have, but I gotta say, I was actually doing pretty decent. Oh, wait, this is tags. Well, confirmed. I'm actually not a big fan of this game mode. It's a bit boring. Also, it puts, like, you literally have to like bend your back. You have to literally bend your back for like some of these tags, I swear. Oh, he got me. Good shot. This was a total welcome to my channel type of conversation. Don't say that. Oh my god. Does anybody remember I don't know how many people watching my stream. I know some of my friends, my IRL friends, are probably familiar with this, but there is a video on my main channel that has been archived now, been privated. Oh, I suck. Has been privated, but there's a channel of me in my parents' office. Like, it's literally just like this small office that we had in our house, and I remember the video was literally called "Welcome to my channel," and then it's like in parentheses like caution, lots of weirdness or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I made it when I was like 13, 14, whatever the fuck. And I just remember that video because it's so goofy, because I literally it's unedited, full one. It's a one take Andy type of ordeal. And I kid you not, I just start talking to my brother in the middle of the video at some point. I was like, have I never, like, I was okay, back then I was streaming on my parent, or not streaming, I was making videos on my parents' Mac Mini. And I remember literally, I would be like, I would create the video, I would make the video, it was on QuickTime movie player or whatever, right? But back then, you know, there was, I don't know if it still exists now, but there was a option to record on QuickTime, right? And I literally, you know, never heard of iMovie, whatever. Just did a one take Andy on this recording and then uploaded that onto my channel, and I just said, yeah, that looks good. Just talking to my brother in the middle of it, just out of nowhere, because he back then we had so it was like an L-shaped desk, but it was a combination of two regular, you know, like long desks essentially, right? Like two regular, like I don't know how to call those desks, but anyways, it was two regular desks combined into one on a corner, so it was kind of a corner slash like L-shaped desk or whatever, right? Whatever. And I remember that my brother would so I would be like facing one side of the table, so I would be right here, and then this is like the other side, right? Like on the there's another table like on my left side actually, so it'd be right here. And I remember my brother would, like, you know, we didn't have two Mac Minis, so you know he would just be gaming on his laptop right next to me, just chilling. And that was literally the setup. That was literally how I made YouTube videos back then. Like, it was kind of insane. Should do a reaction of your old archive videos. I probably will. Probably will at some point. Don't know if I'll do them live, considering the I don't like. Okay, I mean they're not like bad, but like there's a lot of like, honestly there's a lot of fluff in some of those videos. Like, those videos go on for so long, man. Like, I think I had a gameplay video that quite literally went on for like more than an hour, and it was uncut, just full. Like, it's basically how I upload my VODs now. Like, it's basically uncut, like, you know, no edits, literally no edits, and that was it. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another guy there. I didn't realize. Should do it live. Hey, maybe I will. Maybe I will. It's definitely an idea. Humble beginnings. No, actually, man, I don't know if any of you knew this, but of course I recorded videos on my parents' old Mac Mini. It was a 2011 version or something like that, and there was the way that I would record my audio. So we didn't actually have like microphones. I didn't get my first microphone until I got my Skullcandy Slayers, which are an old pair of headphones in which I have given to my girlfriend, because I don't use them anymore, right? But I didn't have my first like official microphone until I got the Skullcandy Slayers, which were 2014, something like that. I remember I recorded videos for a very long time without an official microphone. So the way that I recorded the videos, yeah, you won't believe this. So my parents had an old Logitech camera or whatever. I don't remember the model name. It's not a C920. It wasn't that expensive. It was an old camera that, you know, recorded in like 720p whatever if you used the camera. But it came with a microphone, right? And so I would literally, kid you not, it was kind of similar to this. It was a similar water bottle to this, and I would quite literally tape. I had it folded, right? Because there's that little folding thing that you can attach to, you can unfold it and attach it to the monitor. And so I would quite literally tape it to the top of my water bottle, and that's how I would record audio. And I would just have it close to my mouth. And that's how I recorded audio. I kid you not. I don't have a video of it, I don't think. But because, you know, I didn't actually start recording face cams until I got my Skullcandy Slayers. But that was literally how I recorded like microphone audio whenever I wanted to do microphone audio. Like that I was on something, man. I was building my own microphones. You know? That was correct. Absolute genius, dude. I don't know, like, you know, that's the sort of shit that like just went through my mind as a kid. I was like, all right, so I don't have an official microphone, so how am I gonna record audio? Oh yeah, let me go ahead and tape my parents' Logitech camera onto my water bottle and just record it like that. Yeah, so anyways, fun times. That was I don't know if any of you can imagine that, but that was quite literally how I recorded audio. And now we're here with like an official, you know, microphone with an official face cam. Well, kind of. I mean, I'm still using my laptop webcam. And I mean, that's where it started when I made YouTube videos. And of course it was, you know, the main, I mean, that's where, like, you see this username, the ThinkerCraftTO, like that is literally where my name came from. I literally just recorded Minecraft and Tanki Online. That was it. That were the only two games that I ever played, and it was a little bit more leaning towards Minecraft after a while. Like, I started my first ever video was a Tanki Online video. For those of you that don't know, Tanki Online is a Russian like tank MMO game. It's updated a lot. I might visit it again on stream at some point. But yeah, that was my first video. It was a gameplay video, about 20 minutes or so, probably less than that actually, of just me playing the game, and I commentated over it. Like that was how it was a couple of years ago, and then it kind of started leaning more towards Minecraft. And I remember I really started popping off on Minecraft because I would record me in like servers. So I believe one of the most popular servers at the time was Mayanite, I think it was called. And that was a server that I played for a very long time. There was a kid that was friends with my brother. I don't think they're friends anymore, but I remember his name at the time was called Pro XP Gamer. I remember that he had like a couple thousand subs, I think, and he also made similar videos. It was all, you know, Minecraft videos, whatever. I don't think he uploads on it anymore, to be honest. But anyways, yeah, he what the hell? He introduced me to, like, you know, a lot more people into different servers. Back then we used TeamSpeak. I did not have Discord at the time, so back then was TeamSpeak. And I remember I would play with a friend of mine. It was both Pro XP Gamer and another friend of mine who actually was like my high school friend, and so she introduced me into this guy, and that's how I kind of found out about him. And then he introduced me to a whole bunch of other people. Point being, that was how I got hooked onto Mayanite, just recording that gameplay, because I met so many people through there, and I also like garnered like a ton of views through it. So that was just what it is, and that was how I you know, recorded videos at the time, and that was how I kind of popped off with viewership and subscribers. But now I don't play Minecraft too often, other than RLCraft. I don't play vanilla Minecraft, and I also don't really go on servers too often, unless it's like, you know, like my friend's RLCraft server. That is the only time I will ever be on a Minecraft server. I have not been on a Minecraft server in a very long time. Yeah, he heard me. That was just how it is. Haven't heard of TeamSpeak in a while. Yeah, it has been a while since I've heard of TeamSpeak, and I don't know if the software is still in service now. I know Discord has basically just created, like, it's basically a monopoly at this point with how Discord controls the you know, this sort of industry that they're in right now, right? This creating channels and talking to people online and stuff like that, right? Like that sort of interactivity. Yeah, like before Discord, the applications that I used were either TeamSpeak or Skype. I know, wow, guys, look, Skype. Dude, I don't even use Skype anymore, man. I haven't used Skype in a very long time. Like, if I want to talk to my parents or my aunt or my uncle or whatever, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be using FaceTime or the actual, like, phone call. Jesus, I was just aiming in a different world. So it was usually, yeah. Wait, does TeamSpeak still exist? Does it actually? That's crazy if it does. It was usually Skype or TeamSpeak. Yeah, I mean, that was back in my day. Back in my day, that was my Discord. Skype or TeamSpeak. I never even heard of Discord until like 2018 or 2019 or something like that. I don't even remember how I got introduced to Discord, I'm not gonna lie. You never used Skype before, actually? I mean, hats off to you, I guess. Skype was an experience. Skype was definitely one of the applications of all time. It was horribly optimized back then. I mean, it's probably better now, but I don't even know who uses Skype anymore because now Microsoft has kind of killed off that idea with, like, you know, Teams, right? Like Microsoft Teams. Like, people just use the voice, you know, the video conferencing option there, or they use Zoom, you know, if it's going to be for something like more official, right? Because Skype is in and of itself was more of a business application, right? It was never really supposed to be used by plebs like us. All of my I'm pretty sure, I don't even know, like, I don't remember the login to my Skype, but I'm pretty sure if I were to find my login and actually take a look at it, I'd probably find all of the Skype usernames of my old, like, my Minecraft or Roblox e-girls. that's probably what I'm gonna find there, let's be honest. I was a womanizer. Bro, back then I would literally just fucking talk to women on, like, Minecraft or Roblox. It was crazy. 13-year-old me was wildin', bro. You were a player, yeah. Yeah, on Skype, exactly. It's always, it's definitely gotta be on Skype. Yeah, but I haven't opened up that application since middle school, probably. If not, maybe early high school. That's probably the earliest, or the latest, that I ever opened up that application. Oh, this is a bad position. Did I ever open up that application? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, behind me. I should have seen that. My introduction to Discord started off with a mobile game that was dependent on being social with other players to get cosmetics. Really? Do you remember the mobile game? That sounds interesting. That sounds like an interesting concept. I mean, to be honest, I actually kind of like that. That's a better concept for video games, right? It entices people to talk to other people, right? Like, that is the whole point of gaming, to be socializing, right? Nowadays, you just have people that, like, sit in voice chat, say nothing, or, you know, yell the N-word, like in Rainbow Six Siege. And that is quite literally the voice chat experience. Oh my god, there's so many of them around here. Oh, that wallbang was actually kind of clean. I remember hearing about Discord from one of my classmates in middle school. I actually really don't remember how I got introduced to Discord. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, like... I know the... You know, the first time I really started using Discord, I mean, it was like, what, 2018 or something like that, 2019, was definitely... I heard about it from probably a YouTube channel, to be quite honest with you. I probably heard it from a YouTube channel or something, right? Something where people, you know, back then, of course, Discord became a bigger thing to mention on YouTube videos, like, hey, join my Discord channel, and that is kind of how that became to be. So I'm pretty sure, like, honestly, the earliest I can remember, you know, using Discord for some sort of reason was probably for my channel. But anything other than that, I actually do not remember. Like, I don't remember if, like, my friends introduced me or something like that. Because that's just a sort of thing that, like, I don't know. I just don't remember. Damn, where'd they go? My team just wiped them. Oh, they're in spawn now. Yeah, Discord, early Discord was a different time. That's for sure. I don't even remember like the first server that I joined other than my own. I actually, like, I genuinely do not remember. Bro, where are these guys? Okay, well. Ah, so close. Ah. It's called Sky. To get special cosmetics, you needed to get hearts, and those can only be obtained from gifting hearts to other players. And so they enticed people to join their Discord server, I guess, to kind of, you know, get those, for those players to kind of get those hearts, right? I don't know. That's a. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, that's a very good way to get players to interact with each other. Oh yeah, to find people to exchange hearts with daily. Yeah, that's a good way to get people to interact with each other, right? I mean, like, you have games, you know, like games nowadays where, yeah, they have, like, you know, official Discord channels and whatnot, right? Like, that's all fine and dandy, but the only like way to really entice, like the only way that they kind of like try to entice people to play together is through, like, oh, like, you know, people finding parties or whatnot. But for the most part, it's just people asking to be carried in those sort of games, right? Like in Overwatch servers or Rainbow Six Siege servers, like, it's just people asking to be carried. They're not looking to have like a sort of, you know, friendship or bond or whatever, right? So I like that sort of model where it's like, you know, hey, you can get hearts with people, and maybe along the way, you know, you can kind of create like friendships and stuff like that. That's a better model in my opinion, to entice those people to really join the Discord channel and talk to people, right? Oh my god. I just realized we are losing by about 8 points. But I can't really take a good fight here. Ah, he got me. I didn't have enough ammo to kill that guy from that range. Yeah, it is something unique. Like, that's the sort of thing that, yeah, you don't really see too often nowadays. If anything, like, people kind of just play with their IRL friends a whole lot and try not to really talk to other people, like whether it be in voice chat or anything like that. Like, there are some of my friends on Discord, or really in general, right, my online friends, that I have met through voice chats. So there's a person in one of, like, on my Discord friends list who I literally met her through Overwatch voice chat, and I was like, hey, do you want to just go ahead and like queue up together or whatever, since there was no one else in voice chat. And that's just how it kind of came to be, you know, because nowadays people just don't speak in voice chat. It's the reason why that, like, it's very boring nowadays to play PvP games or multiplayer games in general, because nobody wants to talk. And the only reason that people will talk to you is either to flame you or to just be an ass, really, in general. Like, I can't tell you the amount of times when I played Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch 2, or really Overwatch 1. Overwatch 1, not so much, but in Overwatch 2, definitely a lot more, where literally half the people that, you know, like would, like the people that on my team or whatever would just not join voice chat, or they would be in voice chat, but they wouldn't talk. No comms, you know, no like, hey, you know, like, what's going on? Right? Like, what are some interesting things that you like? Whatever, right? Like nobody interacts with that sort of thing. It's a sad world how gaming has changed. I mean, there are a lot of people that I have met, you know, through gaming. How does this guy just... Okay. Like, there are a lot of people that I have met through voice like gaming and voice chat in general, that are just like nowadays they're kind of like good friends that I talk to every once in a while. I'm just realized this is like a horrible weapon for the sort of engagements that I am looking for here. Like, I am looking for a lot more close range battles, and that's just not happening. There's a guy here. Ah, he had a faster, higher fire rate. The company that created the game wanted to create a game that fostered kindness, friendship, and compassion. So very wholesome environment and no toxicity. The fucking dream, man. The dream. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've had my fair share of being toxic in video games, that's for sure. But there are some people out there that like are just miserable. Like the game that they will play, like it's like they expect their teammates to sometimes be like, they expect their teammates to be like esports level sometimes, I swear. In terms of like, you know, their aim and stuff like that. Like you'll find that sort of shit in like lower ranks too, which is really upsetting. Like whenever I'm playing a game, I kind of expect you to have like the basic fundamentals down. That's about like that. I'm expecting the bare minimum, honestly, for that, you know, for skill based games like Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not expecting you to be like fucking Bolo or, you know, any sort of like Owl esports player. Like I'm not expecting that sort of shit, man. I just lagged there. But yeah, there are some people that are just very toxic and very miserable because they just expect to be carried by their teammates or whatever. And so whenever their teammates are just like, they whiff a shot, oh no, whiff the shot, they like will be toxic. It's very hard to get out of that sort of environment sometimes. Oh my gosh, these guys are left and right in our spawn. You don't get good conversations in VC anymore? Oh yeah, no, definitely. You don't. You definitely don't anymore. Last time I had a good conversation in a VC was like months ago, and that was when I was playing Overwatch, and again that was with like one of my friends, now friends, because he or she, you know, she actually talked in voice chat, and I was like, hello? I was like, is anybody here? Because our entire team was just not in voice chat, and she was the only person other than me that was in voice chat and actually trying to comm. It's kind of crazy. Bro, this weapon sucks at range. Oh my god. You want to do that to me? I'll do that to you. The most you're gonna get is a heated argument. Oh yeah, no, that's the bare minimum I'm expecting from games nowadays. That is the bare minimum. If someone is in voice chat, I expect them to be toxic. That is literally what I'm bracing myself for. It's crazy. People yelling the nastiest things. The most vile garbage you'll ever hear in your entire life. It's crazy. But that's just what it is. I mean, that's just gaming in general nowadays. I'm not really sure, you know, what caused this sort of trend to occur, right? What caused people to want to, you know, be more toxic, I guess, or like create a more toxic environment. I mean, it's kind of expected, you know, for every gaming community at this point, right? Like, it's kind of expected for people to be dicks sometimes. Like, sometimes there are actually times where I'm just like why? Like, why does that sort of thing exist? And like I said, I'm not saying that I'm not a saint. Like, I have definitely been toxic in video games. There are times where I still am. I mean, it happens, right? But like I said, the main problem is the people that are consistently like that, right? They are consistently always trying to make a worse gaming experience for other people, right? Bro, why are these guys in our spawn? I mean, we don't even have point. Oh my god, I don't even want to aim for point right now. Yeah, it's just what it is. Oh, I'm the only... Okay, other than... that guy's going 6 and 13. I was like, oh, I'm the only rank 100. Never mind, there's another one, but he's not doing too hot. I mean, neither am I, but, you know. It's a sad truth. Truly. Yeah, okay. These guys are just constantly looking at angles they somehow expect people to be in. Bro, it's just like, I can't go! I can't fucking compete! Is my team not aiming for hill here? We have not gone hill, like, at all. I want to fight this differently. Bro, what? Some dude in the background. It's the damn video games. It's the damn phone. It's that damn TikTok. Bro, have you guys seen the congressional hearings about like aliens or whatever? There's like aliens or whatnot, or like, you know, UFOs, I guess, so to speak, right? Like they're talking about that shit. Like, has anybody seen those congressional hearings? There was a dude, like there's one guy who is genuinely trying to create like a more, you know, more focused conversation about these UFOs and whatnot, and then the rest of the people are literally just talking about like, yeah, so how does this relate to TikTok? I was like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean relate to TikTok? In what way? I swear, our world is a crazy one. Our country's a crazy one, that's for sure. Okay, that guy just got stuck on the window. That's just a feels bad moment. Oh my god, wait, I got that? Oh shit, I got that. I got that dog in me. Any ammo? Holy shit, dude. This kid with the K2 is like slamming my teammates. It's ridiculous. These meetings make me want to die sometimes. The US continues to embarrass themselves. Oh yeah, no, it's an expectation at this point. It has to happen at least like once every couple of months, if not every couple of weeks. I keep on thinking that chair's a person. It is so bad. The state of our world. Woo. Oh, I ran out of ammo. This map, man. Very, very, sniper heavy. And the only way that I am going to be able to get those snipers is, like, if I just gun it here. Essentially. Because they're all cooped up in this one area. In this one building. See, like, look. Look at this. Like, what is it? How do you have fun playing like that? At least I respect the dude with the K2 that's just running around the map. I respect him a lot more than these kids that are just sitting there. How do you have fun like that? Looking at his tiny little scope. Oh, that was juicy. That was juicy again. I'm very low as well. Also, who's this Aldair kid who's like continuously like he kills me and then he shoots at the ground? Like I started doing it as well because I don't know what point he's trying to prove, but it's a very, very interesting individual. I will say that he's a special individual. Okay, I don't know what your point was there. Helen Keller 283. What a name. Hold on, I'm gonna help you. What the hell? Where's that grenade? Oh, I was not looking. Still America, baby. What the fuck is a kilometer? That's the type of shit I've been on. See, even my look at my teammate, bro. How do you have fun playing the game like that? Sitting around with a sniper. Okay, I don't know what that was. I locked onto his head and nope. Did not want to give me the kill. Is he dead? No, he's not. I know for a fact he's not. Okay, well this kid just exposed himself. Ah, he got me. Kilometer? I just see random bullshit. So real. So real. I hear this kid. There he is. Bro, that's the one downside to this gun at range. Sometimes I'm just not able to finish a kill. Like, I will get multiple headshots and still not be able to finish a kill sometimes. What? New spot, guys. Let's go. I mean, it's my old spot. It's just nobody knows about it, you know? We lost! Oh, well. Oh, chat, I've been playing this game. What am I saying? Not playing this game. I've been watching this anime. All right, I've been watching the Spy X Family, not season 2, part 2. Right, it's still part of season 1, but it's called part 2. It's very odd. But anyways, I've been watching that recently, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot funnier than the first part. I'm gonna say that. That's probably a hot take, but I think the first part, which I mean was to be expected, was a lot more action packed. So you know, it's definitely to kind of set the stage. Like that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, like I feel like the second part was just so much better in my opinion because it's more of a slice of life than an action, right? Like it's more so about kind of delving deeper into the lives of, you know, Yoru and of course the you know, the main character, right? And of course Anya and all that stuff. And so it definitely, like, I think I like that more than the first part. Don't get me wrong, the first part was cool because, like, you know, all the action and it was setting up the exposition, you know, it was setting up the context, right? But I definitely like that, you know, the slice of more of the slice of life thing, that, you know, the slice of life aspect of it, than like the action part of it. Don't get me wrong, there's still action in the anime, but man, it is so funny. The amount of, like, I mean, like, the comedic effect is just not overdone. It's very simple the way that it's done. It's a cut and dry way of doing comedy that is just, it just works. Sometimes there are like creative, you know, ways that they kind of create the jokes. But man, I don't know. I'm loving it so far. I definitely prefer it a lot more than the first part. I need to refrain myself from saying first season because it's still part of the same season. But yeah, good game, or good show, I should say. Good show. Bro, is it the Roblox servers or am I just lagging? Because I swear some of these guys are just like lagging around sometimes. It's weird. Oh, was that a dude? Oh, it was this guy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna run around. I'm not gonna camp this spot. We will watch season 2 together. I promise I won't watch it without you this time. Yeah, you say that. You say that, but I feel like you're lying. You know, I feel like you're lying. You're lying to me. For context, my girlfriend watched part 2, the Spy X Family part 2, without me. That's the reason why. I am just a teensy tiny little bit upset because I was kind of looking forward to it, and also at the same time, I did not realize that they were releasing another, like, I did not realize that they released another season, I will be honest with you, or another part. Like, I didn't even know that part 2 just came out. I was like, oh, really? Okay, cool. I'm not okay. Okay, well, of course I want to watch anime with you. I mean, like, what? What? I'm not single anymore. Why would I want to watch anime alone? Watching anime alone is a different vibe. It makes you feel isolated. I would know because I've done it for so long. Came to a point where I thought that the 2D girls were my girlfriends. Yeah, he saw me, but I don't know how I won that gunfight, I'll be honest. Whee! Oh no, that would have been so sick if I got a kill. Realized after I watched it. Alright, look, anyways, the point is, part 2 is good. I like, oh, he's good there. The part 2 is actually really good. I personally enjoy part 2. Okay, he's literally just on top. Just nobody is shooting this dude. Nobody is shooting this dude. Not once. my teammates are like, huh? Where'd he go? No help. I'm looking like 2018 LeBron James. Come on. Do I go for A by myself? Oh, I knew it was a death wish. I don't even know where my nade went, I'll be honest. Yeah, I have no idea if that's Roblox servers or if that is me. Because I swear it like stops for a little bit and then it goes. Holy shit, the guy that was you know, like BMing me or whatever, he is going 10 and 8. Damn. That is definitely that's what happens when you take away snipers from them. The minute you take away a sniper map, it's Jover. It's so Jover. They have no idea what to do. They're like a lost puppy. Oh, we got A. Okay. Someone actually playing objective other than me? Oh, there's a person. Oh, there's one up top. Oh wow, my team is looking a bit small. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I've played Phantom Forces like back then when I played Phantom Forces so much. I played so much to the point where there was like I remember there was just like the server just like completely died. Like people would just like not spawn in, or it would be like 5 people on each team. That was the sort of like game that we were playing after like hours. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is getting a little bit boring. I think I'm just gonna sit this one out. This one's a bit boring. Cause my team kind of does not exist, I'll be honest. I'm trying a little bit too hard for this. Got any cases I can open? Sinus key. I don't even know what these are. Okay, roll this one. There we go. Another one. Anyway, second season will be released when I'm back. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Or I can just pull a reverse Uno card and just watch the anime by myself. Kidding, I'm not doing that. We do, okay, there is there is what is it, there is an anime which we still need to finish, but so my girlfriend and I have been watching Summertime Rendering. I'm not gonna lie, the anime is like, it fucks with your head like a ton. Like there's a lot of like there's a lot of things going on in it that you kind of have to process within like the first 10 episodes, and then afterwards it kind of chills. But yeah, there's like a lot of things, like there are a lot of things in the anime that like actually unironically took me a couple of episodes to digest and like understand. So my team is just complaining about how they can't spawn. I'm gonna take this off. Still waiting for that movie? Which movie? Is there a movie supposed to come out for whatever it's called? Spy X Family? If so, I did not know about this. I'm just playing for a little bit. But this is very boring because like my team is not taking map control on top and like utilizing it. Almost had him. There we go. Oh, Sound Euphonium, that's right. Sound Euphonium. I still need to watch that anime. I don't know. I haven't been juggling as many animes as you have, but I've definitely been watching a fair amount. Oh no. I got the point though. And my game is kind of lagging. Interesting. I have been on this computer for a very long time, so I wouldn't be surprised. This guy chased me? No way. Okay, real question. How do you... Like, in this game, there are some people that I swear I've just seen... Like, they're like rank 400 or like... Anybody above rank 200. Like, how do you get up to that rank? Why do you get up to that rank is the real question. I played this game since the beta, so that's been like, what, a couple of years now? I'm like rank 140. Like if you gotta take that many ranks to get good at this game, I don't know what to tell you. I will say that. I don't know what to tell you. My teammate is just exposing his position. Oh, he's back with a Scar L. Those people have no life. It's a miracle. I mean, you know for a fact that... Oh, I got the mouse glitch. You know for a fact that those people are most likely kids. I mean, like, I'm 20 years old already. I'm not playing FPS games as much anymore. I'm not playing video games as much anymore in general. I mean, I think I've talked about it in chat where I literally, like, the highest amount of hours I have clocked in on a video game is like 630 hours, and that's on Overwatch. And like, that was over the course of like since 2018, 2019. I have friends that have like, you know, couple thousand hours clocked in on video games. I'm like, how do you just sit down and play for that long? I literally cannot. I play like maybe maximum 1 to 2 hours a day. After that, I'm off to working or doing something else. Reading a book. Or OGs. I mean, if they're OGs, that kind of makes, you know, some sense. Like, if they're like an alpha tester or something like that, it makes some sense. But then again, it's like, why are you playing that game for that long? Playing this, I could not play this game, like, for, you know, a total, like, consecutively for a total of, like, 4 or 5 years or whatever. I could not do that. I've been on and off of this game. Like, I'll be on... Oh, I just locked in on my teammate. I'll be on, like, maybe once in a blue moon. It's only now recently I've been kind of playing it a lot more often because it's, like, for stream. And to be honest, this game is actually pretty good for, like, an aim trainer or whatever. If I don't feel like playing any other FPS game. Oh, he had a good angle on me. Been itching to play the tuba again. That's me with the guitar recently. I've been itching to play the guitar a lot more recently, but I haven't gotten around to it yet because of I have a couple of projects for my school, for my class, and to do, and of course, you know, as well as like where am I? Oh, new spot, guys. New spot. And of course, like, you know, other things going on in my life, right? I'm not. If I'm not streaming, I'm either maybe playing video games with friends, and it's probably going to be like a chill video game, or it's going to be like I'm going to be like doing my classwork or something like that. That is quite literally all I do nowadays. I mean, I have my internship, of course, but right now I'm a little bit more like right now there's not much going on with that, so I do work for it every once in a while. or when you're younger, you're able to sink ungodly amounts of hours. Oh yeah, no, definitely, 100%. Like when I was younger, oh yeah, no, definitely. Like I mean, nah, but even when I was younger, actually, now that I think about it, I actually was not playing games as much. Like when I was younger, I mean, yeah, maybe the games that I would play were like Minecraft, you know, like a lot. Like I would probably, you know, spend an entire day playing Minecraft. Excuse me. Wow. But like that's like maybe when I'm like 12, 13 years old. I've been talking a lot. That's the reason why my voice cracked. So that's like when I'm like 12 or 13 years old or whatever. But even then, like I you know, made content out of that. Like I didn't play video games just to play video games a lot of the time. I realized. Like a lot of the games that I had, like I definitely probably, like if there was a counter for, you know, how many hours you clocked in on Roblox, it'd probably be Roblox or Minecraft that I clocked in the most hours. But for games, like other games and whatnot, like that I see on Steam, like what I have clocked in, I mean, it's more like, it's like what the highest amount of hours I have clocked in on a game on Steam is like about 100. 170 hours or something like that on Siege. Like that's not much compared to like some of my friends. Some of my friends have way more than that. You know, they're closer to like maybe 500 or 1,000 or whatever. I saw a person with 3K hours on Destiny 2. I was like, what is that, a full-time job? Damn. That to me is crazy. I could never clock in that many hours on a video game. On Steam especially. Like I just don't have that. I just don't have that sort of energy nor the time to do it sometimes. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. Oh no! They're right there. I'm looking back at my old self thinking, how the hell did I do that? Oh yeah, no. I don't know, man. I mean, we were kids, right? I mean, that's just how it's gonna be. When you're a kid, you're definitely going to, like, especially if you grew up in like, you know, a generation where they grew up with phones and computers and whatnot. Like, that's how it's gonna be. You know, you're going to clock in copious amounts of hours on a video game. Just realized I do not have like any music going on or anything like that. I might definitely need to start setting up like a playlist for stream audio. Oh, okay, actually, speaking of that, speaking of music in general, so you know how last I think it was last Phantom Forces stream, so a couple days ago, we played some Sekara. So we played some Sekara for, you know, for the background music in the stream, because I was like, this is kind of boring and I need something to to stimulate me. You know. But anyways, yeah, so I looked, you know, I uploaded the video and whatnot, and on my YouTube studio, it actually says that there was a copyright, like, you know, there was a copyright claim on the video, but there was no impact. Like nothing happened. So it just kind of said like, yeah, you know, you played this song, but it's cool. Don't care. I was like, all right. So who knows? Maybe we'll probably, you know, use Sekara for our streams a little bit more. If let's say that we're playing a game like Phantom Forces, you know, where I kind of just need some background music in general, can definitely do something like that. Would not mind. Ah, good shot. I knew he was coming from the right, but... NCS playlist? Okay, maybe nothing like that. NCS is a bit, NCS is a bit extreme. Like, don't get me wrong, I like some of their songs, but there are other times where I'm just like, this is a little bit too much for stream. It's like, I would not imagine myself streaming to, like, EDM, like, you know, playing a game to, like, EDM songs. Bro, where are these guys? I hear them, but, like... Oh, they're above, aren't they? Yep, they were. Ooh. Nice little quad. Nice. No, he got me. Yeah, you know what? Remind me for next stream, or maybe I'll just put a reminder for myself or something to put Seikara on for stream, like especially for Phantom Forces or something like that. If I'm playing Destiny 2, I don't need background music. I am good for Destiny 2 or really any other game for that matter. Oh, that's my teammate. I was like, oh no, the guy who drop shotted me. Try OSTs or remixes. Yeah, I need to search up the legality of that though, because I know that some streamers do actually do, like, you know, they do have like a playlist of OSTs and whatnot. But the only problem is that, like, it has to be an OST that is confirmed to, you know, not have a copyright claim issue towards it, because like, you know, for example, like, I know you brought it up, right? Pokemon OSTs. Don't believe me, I would love to have Pokemon OSTs running in the background of my stream, but the problem is that, like, I don't know if Nintendo is just gonna, like, strike my channel at some point or whatever, right? And be like, yeah, actually you can't play music from our OSTs, right? From our game OSTs, like. So I don't know. Believe me, that is something that I could definitely do. But right now, not really something that I want to risk. Because like I said, you know, it's not just it's not the fact that a matter of like, oh, like I can, you know, like my stream VODs are going to be muted or whatnot. It's not just that. It's more so that, like, when I upload them, it's possible that it could cause a strike on my channel. Right, because, you know, you know how Japanese companies are a bit stingy on that sort of thing, especially Nintendo. They're a bit stingy on their music and really just content that includes any of their music and whatnot, or any of their content. So now that I think about it, it might be more risky. Oh yeah, no. I mean, again, I will have to search up. Like, maybe there is like a playlist out there that is fine to put as a background music on stream. I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe Super TF actually puts, like, he has stream, like, whenever he streams, he does have OSTs playing in the background. Like, I think he has his own playlist, but I don't know if those are like the playlist that he has is like already, you know, I don't know if those are like set in stone where like he's gotten permission to use those, or, you know, for him solely, or if that's just like a mix that, you know, he found out was able to be used. I don't know. I would have to check. It's a very muddy situation. Oh, that's my teammate. I'll deny that. Woo. Nice. Okay, 25 and 9. I'll take it. That's not horrible. Imagine Breath of the Wild OST though. I heard Breath of the Wild is pretty good. There's another one as well that recently came out. Chat, do you guys know? There's another game. Another Zelda game that came out recently. I don't remember. Tears of the Kingdom, that's what it is. Yeah. I remember only the acronym, or like the abbreviation, the TOTK. I remember that. That's the only thing, because it came up on my recommended at some point. So yeah, no, that sort of OST would probably go hard. I actually would not mind having that sort of, OSTs playing in the background. I mean, you guys know in my YouTube videos, I did use OSTs for some like meme edits or whatever, right? Like I did use OSTs. My Fortnite one, the season 8 or whatever. There was a season 8. It was a video about season 8, and I remember it was an OST. So I would not mind having, OSTs playing in the background of my stream. Because, I mean, there are some of them that are just really good, honestly. Guess their spawn is over here. Yeah. I heard someone here. Oh, he was right there. He was behind me. I saw the grenade and I was like, oops. They not going for the point? Oh, this is a horrible position to be. Oh, okay. Alright, you just went AFK. He's above, isn't he? Oh, where's this point? Here now? I am wasting so much ammo though. Like the amount of ammo that I am using. That was that was the fatigue coming in. Oh my gosh, I could have definitely won that. I had enough bullets in the chamber, but there's no way any of them choose. None of them went to high ground, right? Oh, was that not my teammate? Dragunov SVD. I actually have no idea about any of the new weapons. Dragunov SVD. Never heard of it. Okay. Did not see that guy. SVD is such an old weapon, really. I just probably haven't touched it. I don't remember it, to be honest. I know the SVU, but that's about it. That's about it. I have only used the SVU, and the SVU is a fun Dragunov to use. Oh, we're in their spawn right now, aren't they? Oh, I thought I killed him. He's very low. Thank you for the assist. I see a sniper there. Oof. Holding this point for now. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. I was not expecting someone to come out from there. Where the... Nobody look. That, that was horrible. Oh my gosh. No! The honey badger. He's using a different stock on the honey badger, actually. I think I basically have everything, like... For the most part, I think everything is stock except a green laser, and I think I have like an Animu sight because... Nobody look. Nobody... Oh my gosh, I got it back. That was... Whew. That was embarrassing. Anyways, yeah, I think because like that gun is so good for hip fire. Like it's actually insane how good it is for hip fire. Oh, he blew himself up. So SVD is the better version. So does it work like SVU, or is it just it's kind of like more of a sniper than a DMR? That's interesting. Never heard of it. Oh my god, I was like, wait, who am I shooting at? I don't know why I ADS there. Should not. No need for that, to be honest, at that close range. Ah, got me. I don't know who was sniping me from behind. I think it does more damage, but yeah, I haven't used it in a bit. Yeah, maybe I'll try it some other day. Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy here. I think what I do need to do though, I need to take a break from FPS games for a little bit. I've been putting a little bit too much strain on my wrists, so they are getting pretty sore. I mean, like, my aim has definitely been improving, but yeah, no, I can definitely feel my there's a guy here. Like, I can definitely feel more soreness. We're just absolutely dominating this match, by the way. 210 and 82. That's what the score is looking like. No, from there, from the side. Dropping 25 kills right now. I didn't even realize that. Everybody else just left, I think. Whoever that all dare man guy or whatever, he just left. Got shit on one game and left. Okay, my teammate will hold this point and I will take map control. Okay, never mind. Never go there. Never go. I don't know why I peeked mid. I'm be honest. Oh, help me, teammate. Thank you. Do the rat spot right here. No, why did I peek? The rat spot. Hide under the stairs, nobody will know. Okay, so I'm not going mid. I just want to play for point, to be honest. I just want to get this game over with. Yee. Got him. No idea how I won that gunfight. He definitely had the peeker's advantage on me. Are they all top? Why are they taking top? That's odd. why do they take the top? Oh, why would I take a fight from there? Oh my god, the fatigue is definitely starting to show, chat. I'm not gonna lie. My aim is gradually getting worse. I'm probably overdoing it. No, I thought I got him. Okay, good. Oh, HK416. Would a card game suffice? Actually, probably. To be honest, I actually I have it in my library now. I haven't installed the games yet, but you mentioned the 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games that are like free on Steam, and so I actually did add them to my library. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I can definitely play them on stream at some point. What the hell? How did I win that? My aim was horrid. Go from here. Haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while. Yeah, no, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh before, so I actually probably would not know what I'm doing on the first game. But which one did you say was like a little bit easier? Because I know you said one of them was a lot harder to understand for new players, and one of them was a lot easier. Oh my god, if my aim was just a little bit better, I could have gotten the 3K right there. That's kind of crazy. Dual Links, okay. Yeah, I know I have both of them installed. It's like Master Duel and Dual Links, but... Oh, that's not my teammate, I just realized that. Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely try them out. Can probably play them on stream, to be honest. Oof, that was nice. Oh no, he got me. Yu-Gi-Oh is so weird and complicated. Hey, I've played Pokemon before. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. I have seen a little bit of the anime though, and the anime was dude, the things that they say just confuse the hell out of me. What is this guy doing? Like the things that they say and they're doing. My favorite one is Pot of Greed. That meme, it will forever be stuck in my head. It's so funny. That is the best one. That is the best clip I've ever seen in any anime. Come out of any anime, I should say. All right, 48 and 16. That's not bad. I was definitely playing at a lot worse aim there. I was a bit strained. Who is Joe? Okay. Let's take a look. Go ahead and close out this. The anime is nothing like the actual game, really? No, patterns are the same. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely take a look into installing. So Dual Link, you said, right? So I'll go ahead and just install that on my Steam, because yeah, I have them both added, but I kind of want to play, yeah, maybe something a little bit more chill. You know, something that isn't physically exhausting like Phantom Forces, you know, whenever I have to aim and all that stuff. Where is this game? If I just search up Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Links, that's what it is. No, it's only 160 megs, really. It's not bad. Okie dokie. Alright, well anyways, that's it for today's stream. I appreciate everybody that came by. We had a lot more of a chill stream. I actually kind of liked the fact that we were able to talk about some things that I deemed important in my eyes. So definitely enjoyed having that sort of discussion with you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head off for the day. Appreciate everybody that came by. I'm going to, not really sure what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be in the mood for playing Roblox again, or if it's going to be like something else like RLCraft or maybe Destiny or something. Honestly, maybe Genshin. I don't know. Maybe Genshin. Not really sure. I haven't really thought about it. So, but appreciate everybody that came by to the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So, peace.